Sumner Ice Arena here in beautiful Faribault, Minnesota. It's the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres taking on Minnesota Elite Sky Streamline. Your starting lineup for the Sabres: Claire Clifford, Rebecca Heisel, along with Julie Jebeskova, Eloise DeBus, and Eva Karami on the blue line, and Aaron Monk has the net. 17 minutes around the clock to get this contest underway. And the Sabres are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Sabres dressed in their home whites with maroon shoulders, along with a maroon and black piping around the armband, waist, and socks, black shells, black helmets. It's going to be Heitzel from the Devil's Door. Fires one in top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Let's check the replay on that one, folks. It's going to be a sauce across from the bus over to Heitzel, who walks one in around one defender, gets to the hash marks, and fires one upper right. And it's 1-0 early, folks, as Heitzel's on the scoreboard from the bus at 16:36. As they make their way back out to center ice. Coach Murray goes for the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Satterstrom, Watson, and Stamp. Blue liner is going to be McIntosh and Silliman. As I was giving out the uniform colors and all that, we'll get over to Minnesota Elite Sky Streamline. Streamline wearing the sky blue, hence the name Sky. It's going to be a sky blue jersey with black and white piping around the armbands, waist, and socks, along with black shells, black helmets, and a black glove with some white and red trim, it looks like, on them. Down in the left wing corner is going to be Stamp, going to work on a forecheck along with Satterstrom. Cut off by Watson there just in front of the Sky benches. And it's picked up there by Satterstrom and Watson. Going to work on a half wall. Looking for Stamp in the middle. Watson backed off, kicked in the Sky by up out towards JJ. I'm sorry, that's Satterstrom. Pitching in is going to be McIntosh. Sending it in the hands of Watson. Watson, left face off dot, takes the left corner. Tries the backhand saucer pass. No go, cut off by two blue jerseys. It's going to be Watson on their Stamp on the back check. Coming in as Watson now. It's tucked in the left wing corner. And Sky goes reverse nice here, D to D on the near side, pass to Silly, up towards Sullivan. Sullivan going to cut it off the boards. McIntosh coming in, it's going to be a little bit of a 2-on-1. Picked up by Sullivan, now she busts it out of the zone. Hits Gravy on the ice, and in the left wing corner it goes, trucking all the way down for Wallander. Wallander going to get put in the wall. Picked up by Gravy, chipped off to the far side for Sky, and Streamline pushing it up the ice right into the hands of Sergeant Schultz. Schultz to Nemke. Nemke up the ice to Gravy, who tips one in, and it's going to be into the front of net for Wallner. Wallner fires a shot, saved by the goaltender, trying to get it back over to Gravy. And back in the left right wing corner out to Nemke, right point. Nemke walks the line like Johnny Cash. Curls and fires one wide left. And the puck's going to ring off to the far side. Coming in is Cinnamon Weaver. Weaver out to the point for Schultz. Schultz to Nemke, high right side. Fires one shot blocked by Sky. And it's going to be chipped back in the right wing corner by Nemke, who goes for the line change. Weaver now dumped off the puck, picked up by Sophia Monaco. And ends up here to the right wing half up for Sky as they're breaking out of zone in front of the bus. It's Monaco on the back check. Hale coming out, top of firing a shot. Saved by Aaron Monk at 14:42 to go here in the first period. And a face-off going to make its way in the left wing circle, the offensive zone for Minnesota Streamline. To the right of Aaron Monk's blocker. Your lineup out there now is going to be Clifford along with Heitzel and Jebeskova. Blue liners are going to be DeBus and Karami. Break out towards JJ. JJ going to sauce it out towards Clifford. CC going to work here to the near side. Sends one in deep, ringing around behind the net. Heitzel on the forecheck now, dragging the left wing corner. Two girls go down. It's picked up by Jebeskova, who's battling it out. Heitzel comes in on the defensive side of it. Chipped off to the far side, picked up by Julie. Out to the left point towards Karami, but it's stuffed by the referee. Get out of the way, strikes. On the left wing half wall. Breaking up here to the near side is going to be Streamline. Coming in is DeBus. DeBus going to cut her off, put her in the wall, bounces the puck loose in the left wing corner behind the net of Monk, left to right. Chipping over to the far side to Karami. Karami slams one forward, kept in by Streamline, but chipped out of the zone by Heitzel. It's picked up by Jebeskova. Jebeskova goes down, taken down, no call on the hook in the left wing corner for Heitzel. Trying to set up shop in front of the net is going to be Clifford, no go. Back in the right wing corner now. Clifford comes in, drags him forward. She's got Jebeskova in the back door, fires the backhand shot, trying to drag him between the legs of the defender. Three blue jerseys all over Claire Clifford on that one. And it's going to be Streamline Sky pushing it up the ice right in front of McIntosh. Wide right they go. Firing a shot right into the glove of Aaron Monk, who grabs it. Flash in the leather at 13:33 to go in the first period. Headed out there now will be Sophia Monaco along with Cinnamon Weaver and Kaya Hale. Blue liners are going to be Silliman and McIntosh, I believe. Monaco on a draw, wins one back into the corner for McIntosh. McIntosh tied up, chip behind the net for Silliman. Silliman here left wing corner, Makes the patient wait, sends over to Monaco. Monaco blows a tire and goes down to one knee off her stick here to the near side for Hale. Poke check by Monaco. Come in by Weaver, stopped it loose. And it's going to be Streamline Sky picking it up in a 2-on-2 the other way. Stuffed by McIntosh to Monaco. Monaco to Weaver. Out of the zone it goes. Picked up by Minnesota Elite Sky. Going back to the way. Monaco drops it over to McIntosh. McIntosh far side. Over to Hale. Hale going to work towards Cinnamon. Into the corner for Weaver. Monaco coming in with Weaver down the left wing corner. Monaco on the offensive side of it. It's going to be 3 on Monaco and Weaver. Make it 2 on Monaco and Weaver. The 50-50 battle. Sophia's got it pinned in. Weaver on the defensive side trying to drag it towards it. She does. And the Sabres win that battle in the coin flip. It's going to be Weaver in the left corner. Out to the point for Schultz. Schultz to Lemke, right side. Lemke fires a shot off a shin guard, and here comes MN Sky the other way. And it's going to be Schultz on the poke check, picked back up by Streamline. Once again, poke back check by Schultz. Coming in is Stamp, thrown on the far side for Lemke. And it's going to be Sky collecting the loose change on the half wall in the offensive zone, thrown down low. Coming in is Schultz. Weaver patrolling in front of the net along with Monaco. And Monaco left the corner, so Lemke in front of that. Fired one towards Monk, and she's going to smother it at 12:18. Go here in the first period. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Minnesota Sky. Coach Murray goes for the line change. Maybe Mackenzie Gravy at center, Vasily and Wallander are your wingers. DeBus and Karami are the Blue Liners. Firing from the right point is going to be Minnesota Sky. That's blocked. Back off to the far side right wing corner. Down low, Sky looking to center. Play broken up by DeBus. Into the hands of Gravy. Gravy going to send one forward, trying to hit Wallander, and a good stick there by the defender of Minnesota Streamline. And it's picked back up by the Sabres here to the near side. Down low, McIntosh going to cycle it for DeBus. DeBus here to the near side. Eloise up to Vasily. Edge throws it out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by Wallander. It's going to be Wallander and Gravy going in 2-on-2. Wallander tries to fire a shot. Gloved down by the Sabres. It's no goal. Nobody celebrates that one as Gravy grabbed it and threw it in the net. At 11:44, so it's no goal. Puck will come out of the zone. So the Sabres complete the line change here. It'll be Satterstrom, Watson, and Stamp up front. Blue Liners going to be Silliman and McIntosh. And inside the zone from Satterstrom. Madrid going to work in the right wing corner now. Coming down low. G-to-D pass by Sky on the far side. Cut off by McIntosh on the half wall in front of the Sky benches. And Sky breaks it out of his own. Pass Watson towards Silliman now. Right wing side. Towards them now. Coming down bottom right circle. Going to fire a shot. Stuffed by Silliman. Silliman up off the boards towards Stamp. Bouncing puck. Loose change swatted away by Watson. Collected by Savannah Stamp. And it's right back in the hands of Streamline. Reversing the ice quick. Cut off by Watson, who puts her into the wall. Come out by Stamp. She knocks it loose in the hands of Silliman. Poke checked away past Silliman. And down into the left wing corner. Coming in is going to be Stamp. She cuts it off. Picked up by Stamp. Silliman. She gets knocked off the puck. And it's going to be Streamline going to work. Taken down up front by Stamp. Poke check loose by Satterstrom. Is picked up by Watson. Watson up towards Satterstrom. Intercepted by Scott. Curling back around. A little mohawk and spin back. And it's picked up by Streamline. JJ on the forecheck now. Jeviskova that is. Towards Watson. Streamline throws it away. That puck's going to head towards Monk. And it's collected by Lemke. Lemke on the far side. Madigan going to work. Sends it up past to JJ into the hands of Streamline back the other way. Cut off by Jeviskova. Jeviskova pushing inside the zone. Heitzel heads to the net. Jeviskova left to right behind the goaltender. Curling around here to the right wing corner. Lemke right point. Sends it over to High. Shot for Schultz. Schultz fires a shot. Blocked by the defense forward of Streamline into the hands of Claire Clifford. Clifford down to JJ. Reka Heitzel on the front door. And it was blocked by the Skyline or Streamline defenders as they go cross ice looking for the 3-on-2 odd man rush. No go as Sabres reverse the ice, come right back at it. Jeviskova, as Claire Clifford fires one over the net. Out past Lemke. It's going to be Streamline in a foot race against Schultz, who backhands one right up the boards. Out of the zone it goes. Streamline going to have to regroup, and they chip it back into the neutral zone. Reversing the ice quick. Now come across and go right back the other way, up in the air towards Lemke. Towards the right dot, into the right wing corner. Skyline going to work, or Streamline going to work. Cycling behind the net. Emma Schultz coming in to get it behind Monk. D-to-D pass for Lemke. Going to backhand it towards Jeviskova. Has got a girl tied up. Pushing it out of the zone towards Heisel. It's up by Scott. Going right back to the way past Heitzel on the bench sides. Intercepted by Kaya Hale into the hands of DeBus. DeBus tried to headman it over to Clifford. We're going to get a whistle. We've got a bench minor, looks like, coming up for the Sabres. Too many is going to be the call at 9:32. Serving the bench minor is going to be Weaver, it looks like, or no? Yeah, I believe that's Weaver going to serve the bench liner. Although they have 13 on the board, this penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Stamp and Monaco up front. DeBus and Silliman on the blue line. Picked off by Monaco at the blue line. She got tied up there and handcuffed in and lost it up her stick. Silliman going to cut it off the blue line. Picked up by Monaco, who sends one down on the left wing corner. It'll be Monaco on the forecheck. Stamp goes for the line change. Headed out there now will be Sanderstrom. Monaco comes in, forced him to go here to the near side. Out towards Madrid. Heck, missing on the connection pass is going to be Streamline Sky. Sent it past Monaco inside the zone for Silliman. Silliman behind the net of Monk, right to left. She's got Sanderstrom going to dig one out left wing half wall. Sanderstrom pushed in, kept in by 2. Coming in is Silliman. Backing up to the high slot is Monaco. And it's going to be Sanderstrom right in front of us. 1:11 remaining on that Classic Packaging PK. And Sky pulling it out of the zone, looking for the regain entry. They headman it in, past the bus. Poke check by the bus. Thrown out of the zone by Monaco on the clear. Coming in is going to be Sanderson. Poke check by Sanderson. It's going to be Madrid pushing it across the high slot on the backhand. Hanging on to it is going to be Madrid here, right wing half wall. She gets hammered into the wall. Coming in now is going to be Watson. Watson transitions and backs up, and it's going to be Streamline Sky in a 3-on-3 the other way. Back checking is going to be Sanderson. 43 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK as it was cleared out of the zone by Watson. Sky reversing, fanning on it. Coming in is Madrid. She ties it up along the boards right in front of us. And it's picked back up by Sky. Madrid cuts it off, and it's thrown into the hands of Allie McIntosh, who goes far side for Nemke, who tries to one-time it. She does, gets it out of the zone, but didn't get everything on it. And they'll have to regroup once again. 20 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK, and it's Claire Clifford, Cece, coming away with the loose change against Forrest. Clifford versus Forrest. She sends it in deep with 10 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. And Streamline pushing it up the ice here now against Rekka Heitzel. Heitzel gets the good stick on it, knocked it free, hangs on to the puck, and it gets trickled off to the far side as it was swatted away by Sky. And Heitzel grabs it once again. Heitzel on the Devil's door looking for the backhand play. Tripped up, no go. And the puck behind the net for Sky. Pass JJ, going to be kept in by Nemke, and that's the end of it, folks. We're 5-on-5, and Streamline Sky pushing it the other way. Pass Clifford now towards McIntosh. Wide left into the zone. It goes to fire the low angle shot, and she's stuffed by McIntosh. Loose change for Nemke. Nemke up to Clifford. Clifford up the ice she goes. Goes cross ice and hits Jebiskova. Jebiskova left side hash marks far wall. Pulls back the left face off dot, trying to spin around the pass for Clifford. Play broken up by Sky, but loose change coming in is the boss. She's down in the right wing corner, pushing it off underneath the net for Heitzel now. And it's going to be Streamline, breaking it out towards the far side benches. Here they're coming up the ice, turning going to work against Schultz. Top of the right circle, and we're going to get an offsides and a whistle. That's 6:42. We're going to face off just outside the zone, right in front of the Sabres bench. Your lineup out there now will be Graby going to take the face-off. Wallander and Vasily flanking her from left and right wing. Blue liners will be Sergeant Schultz and Eloise DeBus. And it's going to be Vasily on the forecheck. The Sky brings it right back up the other way. Knocked down at center by Eloise DeBus right in front of us. And inside the zone in the hands of Graby. Graby over to Schultz. Schultz going to headman it up towards Wallander. Inside the zone it goes for Vasily. Coming outside the offensive side is going to be Graby. Headed to the net is going to be the Sabres Wallander. Far side. Graby sends it to the point for Karami. Karami over to Sullivan. Sullivan fires a shot off the stick of the forward. Into the left wing corner it goes. Picked back up by the Sabres, who fires one up. Rebound out front. Tapped in by Wallander. And that's going to be a Sabres goal. Let's check the replay on the back door. And it'll be Graby who fires one over, and the rebound tapped in for Wallander, and it's 2-0, folks. Here it's 6:06. In the first period, it's 2-0. They make their way back out to center ice. It'll be Weaver, Monaco, and Hale. Monaco on the draw. Blue liners are going to be Karami and Sullivan. Monaco on the back check, going to the right wing corner. Poke check by Karami, swatted away by Monaco, smothered by Monk on the rebound. And at 5:57 to go here in the period, we're going to an offensive zone face-off for Sky in the right wing circle to the left of Monk's glove. In the slot goes Weaver, Silliman, and then Hale. On the far side, Karami. Draw one by Sky. Here to the near side for Weaver. Weaver trying to get it out towards Monaco. Monaco puts her to the wall and slams out of the zone towards Hale. Hale going to come in. She gets the inside position now. Head of the net is Weaver. Hale goes down in the corner, picked up by Silliman. Silliman sends one towards Weaver, and it's collapsed down by 3 players from Sky. And we're going to get a whistle here, and looks like a penalty on Sky. Body checking, looks like that's going to be a call. Hale grabbing her head there. Hopefully she's okay. So at 5:38 to go here in the period, the Sabres are on the power play. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Your power play unit out there now. Boy, Clifford just got dumped over in front of the net there pretty hard. Far side will be Gravy. Gravy going to fire a shot right into the glove of the netminder from Sky. But it's going to be JJ Cece and Mackenzie Gravy, along with Rebecca Heitzel and Madigan Nemke. Face off in the left wing circle, won by Heitzel. Out to Nemke, left point. Nemke over to Jevashkova, fires a bouncer, scooped up like the first baseman of the goaltender. 5:15 to go here in the first. 1:37 to go on that Big Sammy's power play, and the face-off goes to the right wing circle. Jevashkova and Nemke blue lining it from right to left. Gravy on the half wall. Heitzel taking the draw, wins it over to JJ. Jevashkova walking it in. Hits Gravy. Gravy on the half wall now taking a look. Over to Jevashkova, back to Gravy. Gravy fires a shot right into the glove of the goaltender. She saw it the whole way. 5:04 to go here in the first. 1:26 remaining on that power play. Clifford in the slot. Heitzel coming in to take the face off. Tied up. Coming in is Clifford. Sends one over to the point for Nemke. Nemke over to Jevashkova, who hits the far side for Heitzel. Loose change for Nemke. Swatted away by Streamline. Poke check by Heitzel. And Sabres looking to get control of it here along the boards in front of the Sky benches. Trying to dig it out on the offense side is Clifford. She does. Back to Nemke. Nemke to Clifford. And then backing up is Sky. Now Clifford sends one in the left wing corner for Gravy. 4:42 to go in the period. 1 minute remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Heitzel sends it the point for Nemke. Nemke back to Heitzel. Heitzel walks in, left face off that. Fires one low, rebound up front, and it's smothered before anybody can get to it from the Sabres. And we'll get an offensive face off again, once again for the Sabres. Headed out there now is going to be Wallander along with Watson and Karame. Blue liners are going to be Vasily and DeBus. Wallander in the slot. Karame on the half wall. Sends it out to the point for Vasily. Hits the bus, high side, right point. Comes walking across the line. Send it in the corner for Wallander. Out to the right face-off dot for Watson. Back in the hands of Wallander now. Wallander sends it over to Vasily at the high point. Vasily backhands one in the air. Jalmerson's down the right wing corner for Watson. Watson on the half wall. Back in the right wing corner towards the inboards now. Pulling it out of it is going to be Wallander. Back to Watson. 26 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. The battle ensuing on the boards, right towards the right wing hash marks. Wallander gets on the defensive side of it. DeBus sends it down low for Watson. Watson muscles her way through it behind the net, right to left. Trying to get it over to Vasily, right, left point. Net by Skyo. Chips one out of his own. It's going to be DeBus in a foot race as that puck spinning around there in front of the net of Monk. Left to right, she hits the brakes and she flies right by. Pushing up the ice is going to be DeBus. DeBus goes cross ice looking for Karame. Out of the zone it goes, and that power play is over. We are even strength once again. Watson on the defensive side. Sky breaking it up towards the ice. Going to be cut off by Satterstrom along with Sullivan. Puck is loose heading towards the net. And it's Karame on the back check there. Sends over to Wallander, who chips one out of the zone. That'll be an icing if it gets there. No icing waved off. It'll be Satterstrom and Watson on the forecheck now. Sky breaking it up and reversing back down behind the net now. And they go D to D in the left right corner. Looking for the home run pass. Off the stick of Watson. Picked up down low. Watson coming around right to left. Sends it to the point for Silliman. Silliman over to Schultz and drops the puck. It's going to be 2-on-1. Sky going the other way. Past the Sabres bench. Cut off by Schultz. Schultz takes her down. In the right half ball for Monaco. Monaco chips it forward into the hands of Satterstrom. Back to Monaco. Monaco to Stamp. Stamp at her feet. Couldn't get a piece of it now. Hanging on to it. Thrown back the other way. Kicked loose by the Sabres. Nothing forward towards Weaver in front of the Sky benches. Weaver coming in. Makes a move around Weaver. She runs into each other. It's going to be Monaco picking up the loose change. Monaco looking to hit Weaver. That pass was intercepted by Streamline Sky. And it's down behind the net. Monaco and Weaver in front of that. The blue paint coming over is Hale. Poke checked in the right wing corner. Kaya going to get it now. Coming in is Monaco for support. Heads over to Nemke. Nemke over to McIntosh. McIntosh fires one towards the net. tipped by Weaver. Rebound save in the right corner for Hale. 2:20 to go in the period. Nemke, right point, walks the line like Johnny Cash. Fires one just wide left. Into the right left wing corner for McIntosh. Monaco covering D now as McIntosh pinched. Back out of the zone it goes. That's going to slide towards the Sabre bench. Does not have enough juice for the icing. So at 2:05, Nemke going to slam it over here to the near side. Hale got to come trucking in. Picked off by Sky. Bouncing puck is loose here to the near side for McIntosh. Weaver cut off. Back in the corner from McIntosh. Then Hale coming down low. Sent it behind the net. Nemke going to truck over to the corner to get it. Heitzel on the offensive side of it. Nemke couldn't get a piece of it. He's back behind the net. Centering pass up front. That was broken up by Monk on a good glove there. And back in the hands of Heitzel with 97 seconds remaining here in the first. Heitzel to Weaver. Weaver across the blue line into the left wing corner. She goes. Heitzel in tilt. Coming on is JJ. As the high F3, it'll be DeBus and Karami on the blue line now. Off the stick of JJ, picked up by Heitzel, poke checked away by Sky, corralled by Heitzel. Thrown right back inside the zone, she drags it forward versus 3. Heitzel comes with a loose change. Bottom of the left circle, sends it across. Javaskova on the one-timer and a glove saved by the Streamline goaltender on the one-timer at 1:12 to go here in the first period. Nice save by the netminder of Minnesota Streamline. Lineup out there now for the Sabres. Javaskova along with Heitzel and Clifford. Blue liners are going to be DeBus and Karami. And on the right side, it's going to be Javaskova. Tried to feed one over to Heitzel. No go. And Streamline picks it up. Breaking it out of the neutral zone, right back the other way. The offsides will be the call as Javaskova was across the blue line with the puck before Sabres cleared. And at 55 seconds to go here in the first, we're going to an offensive zone face-off. Sorry, offensive face-off just outside the zone, right in front of us. Rekha going to take the face-off, pulls it back to DeBus. DeBus goes DD to Karami, who sends him right forward to JJ. Javaskova couldn't get a control of it. Back in the hands of Karami, who makes the forward move and throws it. Looked like that went out of play. It did not. It must have gone off of Julie's jersey and right back down to the hands of Karami. And it's going to be Heitzel in the corner. Coming in is going to be Clifford, along with Karami. Covering D is going to be Javaskova. Fires a one-timer at the blue line there, knocked down by the defender and chipped out of the zone. It's going to be Sullivan in a foot race here. Sky get the inside position, fired a shot over Monk's shoulder and in the net with 23 seconds to go here in the period. Number 10 on the scoreboard, making it a 2-1 game. As we make our way back out to center ice. Your lineup headed out there now will be Vasily along with Graby and Wallner. Blue liners are going to be Schultz and Sullivan. Sullivan sends one to Vasily, who tips one inside the zone all the way down to the right wing corner. Coming now, Wallner centering pass for Graby. Play broken up by Streamline. And on the other side, Sabres want to work. Sullivan right point. Sends it back down low, looking to get it over to Wallander. Out to Vasily, one-timer play. Knocked down by the defender of Streamline. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's going to be the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres 2 and Minnesota Streamline 1 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second is going to be Jeb Escovo along with Clifford and Heitzel up front. Your blue liners are going to be Karame and DeBus. Monk has the net. It's going to be Sabres working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. And we got 17 minutes on the clock to start this period. We'll get an offensive zone face-off for Sky. Headed out there now is going to be Stamp, Watson, and Satterstrom up front. McIntosh and Silliman are going to be your blue liners. 16:36 to go. Face-off won by Watson and McIntosh. Here to the near side. Right wing half wall. Chipped out of the zone by Stamp. Pushing it up the ice is going to be a foot race. It's going to be Satterstrom and Stamp on the forecheck. Sky going to work, cut off by Stamp. Coming in is Satterstrom to knock it loose. And it'll be Watson on the backside of it. And out of the zone it goes. Streamline going to work against McIntosh. One hand's in the right wing half wall. Puck protection style coming across, knocked loose by Satterstrom and Silliman. And Silliman going to stuff one up towards the blue line. Cut off by Satterstrom once again in the hands of Silliman. Bounces one out of the zone. And it'll be Satterstrom on the forecheck. Sky going up the ice here in front. Poke check by Watson. Knocked loose by Silliman at the blue line. Chip forward and puck is bouncing all over the place. Sent over here to the near side for Stamp. Up to Watson. Watson, left face off that. Fires one over the net in the right wing corner and bouncing out towards Vasily. Adds Vasily, bounces it up to the right point. And it's going to be Sky going the other way in front of Schultz and McIntosh. High right shows to fire a shot. Knocked down by Monk. Sent over here to the near side. Coming in for Wallander. Back towards the net. Picked up by McIntosh. Sent it out to the far side for Vasily. Thrown right back the other way. Chipped out of zone by Watson. And Sky regrouping, come right back the other way, putting pressure on the Sabres in front of Schultz now. Top of the right circle, looking to fire a shot. Shot blocked by McIntosh. Loose change picked up by the Sabres. Heads it over to Gravy. Gravy cutting up, back across the slot, right hash mark. Puck protection now. Curling back around, she's got Wallner in slot. Gravy blows the tire into the hands of Wallner. Kick forward by Streamline. Out towards Nemke, and Schultz is 3-on-2 the other way. Nemke takes it down the left wing corner. Schultz across. Plays broken up by Schultz. Shot and a save by Monk. Intercepted in the breakout is going to be Gravy. Gravy sends over to Wallander. Wallander up in the foot race. Now she goes from line change. And it's going to be Gravy coming in now. Sky pushing it right back 2-on-1 against Nemke. In between the legs of Nemke. High in the slot. Fired. Saved by Monk. Back in the hands of Sky, who fires one blocked by Nemke. Up and out of play. It goes at 14:43 to go here in the second period. Sabres go for the line change. Your lineup out there now will be Sophia Monaco going to take the face-off. In the slot's going to go Hale along with DeBus and Weaver. Karame on the half wall. On the near side, face-off to the left of Monk's glove. In the right wing circle. Monaco comes in to take the draw. Wins it over to Karame, who slams it up off the glass. Bounces out the blue line. Kept in by Streamline. Thrown back into the corner for Monk. For Karame on the far side. Sends over to Weaver. Weaver with a good body position. Monaco on the defensive side of it. Karame getting back, and she trying to dig one out. Monaco comes with the loose change on the 50-50 battle. Sends it over here to the near side for DeBus. Backing up is Hale. Hale at the right hash mark, pushing it forward towards Monaco. Knocked loose by Sky. Going right back inside the zone to Karame. Karame behind the net. Hitting the brakes. Pulling it back around. Karame dances. Loose change picked up by Sky. Picked back up by Ava. And she's under pressure. Sends it over here to the near side for Hale. Hale gets inside and puts a body on it. Monaco comes into the 2-on-2. Puck is sent behind the net for Karame. Up off the glass and out of play it goes. At 14 minutes even here in the second period. Your lineup headed out there now is going to be McIntosh on the half wall, Heitzel at center, Silliman along with Clifford and Jeb Escovo in the slot. Face-off won by Sabres, but Streamline gets control down in the right wing corner towards McIntosh. McIntosh going to put her to the wall. Nice body play there. And a loose change picked up here by Sabres. Jeb Escovo going to work back to Clifford. Clifford over to Jeb Escovo. JJ back to Clifford. Clifford fires the shot. Blocker save. Rebound back into the corner for Sabres. Number 12 Schultz and number 22 Sullivan rather. McIntosh fires one tipped away by the defender out of play at 13:34 to go in the period. Another offensive zone face-off for the Sabres. Lineup stays the same. Jeb Escovo goes to left wing half wall. Heitzel going to take it. Face-off won by Sky. Coming in is Clifford. Cece knocks it loose. Puck trickles off to the right wing corner. And Sky breaking it out on the far side. Cut off by JJ, off for shin guards. Kept in by Heitzel. Pushed forward, knocked down by Recca. Out of the zone it goes for Sullivan. Sullivan to McIntosh. McIntosh right forward towards JJ. Cut off by Streamline. And pushed right back out of the zone. Sabres going to have to regroup. McIntosh pushing pressure right away inside the zone for Clifford. Clifford's got Heitzel. Top of the right circle. She hits the brakes and pulls it back. Escapes to the slot. Into the hands of Jebuskova to McIntosh. Looking for the tip towards Recca. Heitzel. No go in the right wing corner. Puck collected by Clifford. Clifford drops for Schultz. Sergeant Schultz sends him in the corner for Heitzel. Heitzel going to work, releasing his Jebuskova. Heitzel in front of the loop. Jebuskova first shot blocked by the defender. Puck is loose in the right corner. Picked up by Jebuskova. Bounces out to Schultz. Schultz back to JJ. JJ tried to hit McIntosh. And the puck is picked off by Streamline. Knocked down by McIntosh. Alley's paddling it out with a girl against Streamline. And the loose change sent out of the zone by Schultz. Past the defender of Streamline. It's going to be Clifford along with Stamp in the slot. Clifford to Stamp. Stamp on the backhand. First shot. Rebound out front. Picked up by Streamline. And they're going to go right the other way now in front of Nemke. Watson bodies her off the puck, and Watson's going to head to the sin bin. Body checking is going to be the call at 12:24, I'm sure. Watson with the nasty shoulder taking the girl out at 12:24. That puts the Sabres short-handed. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Shattuck St. Mary Sabres parents. Your shorthanded goal scorers out there now are going to be Stamp and Monaco up front. Nemke and Schultz on the blue line. Shot blocked by Schultz. Back to the left point. Firing from the left point. Tipped and saved by Monk. Rebound in. It's chipped over the goaltender, and we've got ourselves a tie game, folks, at 12:05 on the power play. Let's see who scored that one. Looks like it's number 8. At 12:05 here in the second. Your lineup out there now is going to be Graby at center, Wallander and Vasily are your wingers. DeBus and Karami on the blue line, and it's going to be picked up by Graby. He's going to send one in deep. Vasily on the forecheck now. Graby trucking in the right wing corner with her. And Vasily trying to send one back down to McKenzie. Wallander F3. DeBus high right towards the Sabres benches, and Karami at the blue line right in front of us. In the right wing corner, loose change picked up to the net by Streamline. And they're going to come right back around, send over to the far side. Working hard is Graby, the right wing half wall. Now she's met by 2, sends it down low for Wallander. Wallander trying to hit Clifford. And out of the zone, it goes into the hands of Ava Karami. Karami drops it for Eloise DeBus. DeBus towards JJ, and it tipped out of play into the Sabres bench at 11:21. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone. Your lineup out there now will be JJ and CC flanking Recca Heitzel. Blue liners are going to be Sullivan and McIntosh. CC on the far side. Picks it up. Sends one in deep behind the net of Scott. Coming in is going to be JJ. Beats her to it. Looking for the centering pass towards Heitzel and Clifford. No go out to the point for Sullivan. Sullivan walks and dances. Sends one back into the corner for JJ. Julie fires one blocked by Sky here to the near side. 11 minutes remaining in the second period. Chipped out past Heitzel into the hands of McIntosh. McIntosh over to JJ. Back on side is Heitzel. JJ coming in. Top right. She'll go over to Heitzel. High slot. Heitzel makes a move. Fired it around. And it's going to be a Recca Heitzel goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Let's see if we catch the tail end of that replay, folks. Heitzel across the slot. Dances and fires one over the glove and into the net. Heitzel at 10:48 with her second goal of the period. Her second goal of the contest. And it's 3-2, folks. I forgot to add goals there to the scoreboard. Slacking I am. Out there now for the Sabres is going to be Stamp along with Watson and Sanderstrom. Nemke and Schultz on the blue line. That's an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off goes into the left wing circle to the right of Monk's blocker. In the slot goes Sanderstrom, then Schultz and Stamp. Watson going to take your face-off. Nemke on the half wall. Nemke at the left face. That knocks the girl down. Nice little arm shiver there. And it's picked up back by Sky. Nemke coming in, puts her into the wall, knocked free towards Satterstrom. Madrid trying to send one over to Stamp, kept in by Sky. Loose change here to the near side for Schultz. Sergeant Schultz pushes one to Savannah Stamp, kept in by Sky in front of Nemke. Schultz comes across, forced to go left point, looking for the one-timer. Blocked by the Sabres. Picked up on the far side. Nemke going to work. She pushes it up towards Satterstrom. Satterstrom at center, going to send one in deep. Puck's going to go behind the net of the Sky, and it's going to be Watson on the forecheck now. And the Sky breaking it up here to the near side. Comes out towards Weaver. Off of Weaver's shin guard. Knocked down by Cinnamon. And she stuffs it at the blue line. Coming in is going to be Stamp out towards Watson. And it's going to be Sky regroup. Poke check by Watson. Kick forward by Stamp. Savannah coming in. Weaver heads to the net. Stamp picks up, sends one towards the net. Just off the stick of Weaver behind in the right wing corner. Coming in is Sophia Monaco. Chip past her for Sky. Intercepted by DeBus, who is pinching in, but it's going to be the other way. Monaco on the back check. Monaco's picks her pocket. Comes out trying to hit Hale. Poke check laid by Sky. Coming in is Hale on the offensive side of it. Sky coming in. Monaco comes in to knock it free. Poke check by Sky. Back in the hands of Weaver. Kicked loose by DeBus. Nobody sees it. And here comes Karame. Karame towards Hale. Coming in is Monaco. Sky goes the other way. Thrown all the way down. That should be an icing if it gets there. And no icing, waved off down behind the net. Sky going to work. Coming in is going to be Monaco along Karame. Nobody in front of the net right now. Monaco comes with the loose change. It's Monaco pushing up the ice, try to hit Sennett Weaver. She does. It's behind the skates of Weaver. Coming back to the way of Sky. Cut off by Monaco at the blue line. She puts her in the wall and picks up the loose changes Karame. Karame behind the net. Sends it over here to Kaya Hale, right wing half wall. Picked up by Hale. Hale out to Monaco. Monaco's got Weaver. She hits her. Just a little behind her. Weaver catches it, knocked loose by Sky. Poke check by Monaco over to Hale. Coming in is Sky to bust it free. A 2-on-1 against Karame. It's going to be Hale back checking along with Silliman. Shot and a save by Monk at 8:44 to go here in the period. That one was dangerous, folks. We're going to get an offensive zone face-off for Sky in the left wing circle to the right of Monk's blocker, and the Sabres and Coach Murray go for the wholesale change. In the slot of the Wallander, Vasily, and McIntosh, I believe. I can't see behind Vasily. It'll be Gravy on your draw, and Silliman in the left wing corner. Face-off one for Silliman. Chips over to the far side for McIntosh. McIntosh to Wallander. Wallander hits Gravy up the boards. Didn't get all of it, and it's going to be sent right back the other way by Scott. Silliman down behind the net of Monk. Right and left, she fakes. She's got two on her. Silliman manages control and sends over here to the near side for Wallander. Wallander with a little bit of speed, pushing it up towards Vasily. Slowed up by Sky on the pass. And Sky going to send one right back the other way, keeping pressure on the Sabres. Down low, McIntosh, right to left. Intercepted. They sent three behind the net. Back in the front post. Knocked out to the high slot. Fanning on the shot is Sky. Picked up by Silliman, who sends it out of the zone for Wallander. Wallander on the far side, still battling out in the zone. Chipped up past McIntosh. McIntosh to Gravy. Gravy at center, going to send one in deep. And the Sabres are rushing down to get it into the right wing corner. Coming on is going to be Clifford. At the feet of Clifford, at the feet of Watson, or that's going to be Jebaskova rather, I'm sorry. And Sky maintaining control now behind the net, D to D. Out of the zone it goes. It's going to be Nemke in a foot race into the left wing corner. Nemke gets to it. Behind the net of Monk, left to right. Here she comes, trapping his two on her. Nemke comes in. The girl from Sky hits the wall. We're going to get a penalty. Hooking is going to be the call on, well, I don't know. Nemke's going to go to the sin bin, folks. That's a tough one. Hooking will be the call on Madigan Nemke at 7:34 in the second. And we are shorthanded once again, folks. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres parents. Your shorthanded goal scorers, or penalty killers if you will, are going to be Heitzel along with Clifford. Blue liners are going to be DeBus and Karame. And Streamline maintaining control from the point. Shot blocked by DeBus into the hands of Clifford. Clifford going to send one out of the zone. All the way down into the right wing corner. 7:07 to go here in the period. 90 seconds remaining on that Timmy Hortons PK. Streamline looking to reverse the ice towards the Sabre benches. Coming up towards Clifford. 3-on-3 back checking is Heitzel. Into the slot she goes out towards Karame, far corner. Cut off by Heitzel. Heitzel and Karame on the half walls here on the near side. Poke check back in the corner of Streamline, looking to set things up. Walking the line like Johnny Cash, fires one wide left. The bus had the forward tied up. No tip, will redirect, let it go there. Top of the left circle. Heitzel comes in, forced to go, fires a shot. Saved by Monk. And the sliding save in front of the net there in the left post. 6:34 to go here in the second. 1:01 remaining on that Tim Hortons PK. Penalty killers out there now are going to be Monaco and Stamp. Sullivan and McIntosh on the blue line. Sophia going to take the draw on the right wing corner to the left of Monk's glove. Monaco didn't get that face off, won by Sky. Shot blocked by Monaco for shin guard. She didn't see it back in the hands of the defender. Looking to fire a shot. Shot blocked by Monaco once again. Rebound into the right wing corner to Monk. Picked up by Streamline. Coming in is Sullivan. Sullivan going to send one up off the glass. Monaco pushes one out of the zone. It'll be Stamp on the forecheck. Sky picking it up. Stamp going to force her up the board. He's going to trip her up. No call on the trip. And it's picked back up by Sky. Going to the far side. Met by McIntosh. Top of the left circle. Curling around, hits the brakes. Monaco comes in to pick her pocket on the half wall along with McIntosh. Monaco hangs onto it. It's Monaco on the left half wall. Monaco fighting through the body checks. She comes with a loose change. Still battling out with one. Monaco backhands one on his own. Jalmerson style. And it's going to send it all the way into the right wing corner. 17 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Stamp on the forecheck. Force her to go reverse the ice. And they cross pass here to the near side. Right in front of Kate Watson. Headman and hook in between the legs of Watson, going right back the other way. Watson going to transition now. Back off towards Satterstrom now. High right side, Watson gets back in position. Shot blocked by Schultz. Out of the zone it goes, and we are even strength, folks. The goaltender from Streamline looking to send that one on his own just off the jersey of Nemke, kept in by Satterstrom. Streamline going to work at 5:18, going to push the gates, got the cross ice pass, no go. Watson going to force it towards the Sky benches, hacking and whacking at the top of the left circle. Send one in front of the blue paint of Monk over here to the near side. Boy, Satterstrom looked like she caught a toe pick there and kind of slid into the boards awkward, but she's okay, back up and in position. Watson on the defensive side of in the right wing corner. Chip down low for the bus. Eloise over to Weaver. Weaver pushing it up, trying to get it, muscle it out of the zone, no go. Finally pushed forward by DeBus. It's going to be DeBus going to the net. Right wing hash marks. Poke check back in the hands of DeBus, who fires one behind the net. Weaver coming in off the back of the net. Weaver looks to go to the middle. Curling back around to her backhand behind the net. She's got Monaco on the far side. Pass Sophia to the point for Nemke. Nemke throws it behind the net. Hale comes trucking in, pinching in hard. It's going to be Weaver. Weaver, Karami, Monaco. Karami going to work in the left wing corner. Karami sends it to Sophia. Sophia, center pass up front for Weaver, who's tied up. Out to Madigan. Nemke, who fires one shot blocked by the forward. Back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco at the right side. Try to hit Nemke. No go. Picked up by Madigan. Nemke goes right back the other way to Weaver. Sent it inside the zone at 4:10. And it's going to be Hale on the forecheck. Hale, poke check the free. She gets tripped up into the left wing corner. Here comes Monaco. Comes in hard. Out towards Karami, who pinched in. Vasily covers deep. Sophia picks up the loose change. Heads towards the net. Trying to hit Vasily out of the zone. It goes past Silliman. And it's going to be collected by Silliman, who curls back around to the far side in front of the Streamline bench. Everybody was covered. Hale coming in on the forecheck now. Gravy along with her. 2-1-2 forecheck. Pass Gravy all the way down in the right corner and be picked up by Karami. But that before we get there, it's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3:38 to go here in the second. Face off in the offensive zone for the Sabres. It's Wallander, Gravy and Vasily up front, McIntosh and Silliman on the blue line. Wallander on the half wall. Vasily in a slot, reversing, they switch it around. Vasily left wing corner now. Stepped up front for Gravy on the one-timer, picked up by Wallander. Wallander fires shot, puck is loose in front of the front door there, and it's picked back up by Gravy. Gravy cycles it for McIntosh, walking it in, left face off top, fires a shot right into the glove of the goaltender who saw it the whole way at 3:21 remaining here in the second period. It'll be Gravy on the blue line, or on the draw rather, out to McIntosh. In the corner for Vasily. Vasily to Gravy on a one-timer and a save by the goaltender as Wallander comes crashing in for the second look. The netminder from Minnesota Sky read the play and came over and slid out in front of that one as Gravy hammered one towards the net. 3:14 to go. We're going to do it once again. Gravy on the face-off to Vasily over to McIntosh, or Wallander rather. Looks to send it down low, hits Gravy. Gravy up front for Wallander on the one-timer. Play broken up by Streamline. On the far side, Sky sending one out of the boards in front of the penalty boxes. Picked up by Sabres. Silliman bodied off the puck. Sky coming in at center, knocked loose by Vasily into the hands of McIntosh. Dragging it forward is going to be Wallner. Muscling it is going to be Wallner. Wallner, left face at the fires a shot off the stick of the defender into the right wing corner. Coming in is Clifford. Cece going to work against two. She just keeps muscling and powering her way through the body checks. Heitzel in the slot. Off the left post and out of the zone, out in front of the blue line for Schultz. Into the hands of Heitzel. Heitzel to Clifford. Jebaskova in the front of the net now. She transitions into F1 and it heads over on the forecheck. Chip past the bus. 2-on-1. Sergeant Schultz throws it the other way for JJ. Here comes JJ Frankie. JJ sends it up to CC inside the zone for Rekka Heitzel. Heitzel going to work. Left wing corner now. Behind the net. Right post now. Far side out to the bus. The bus fires one low. Stick save and smothered by the goaltender of Streamline Sky. At 2:13 remaining here in the second. Going for the line change is going to be Sabres. On the defense, I'm sorry, they did not. I thought they did. I'm looking down at something on my camera here. Thought I saw some movement, but I guess I was wrong. It's CC along with Rekka and JJ. Sergeant Schultz and Eloise DeBus on the blue line. Heitzel sends one over to herself. Left wing corner, got Jebaskova over the front door. Fires a shot on a one-timer. Shoulder saved by a Skyline goaltender. And the rebound pushing right back the other way in front of Nemke and Karame. Nemke going to come in. Bodies are off the puck. Nice play by number 14. Right to left is Nemke pushing it up the ice. It's 4-on-2 the other way. Nemke coming up. She's got Heitzel in front of that. Nemke hangs onto it. Backing off is JJ. Clifford heads the high F3 out to the left point for Karame. Karame bounces off, sends it down low into the corner for JJ. JJ to Heitzel. Heitzel looking for Clifford in front of the net. Clifford came in there right post. A little behind what Heitzel was thinking she was at. Heitzel maintaining control. Sends it over to Nemke. Nemke bounces off the wall. Back to Heitzel. Heitzel high slot. Makes a move to the right hash marks. Comes in. Fights through the stick. Checks. Fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Clifford comes in, tries to drag it out. It's to be pushed forward by Streamline. 2-on-2 with Clifford back checking in front of McIntosh. McIntosh going to force her to hit the brakes. A little Dennis Michalak escape style play in the left wing corner for McIntosh. Heitzel going to pick up the loose change. Heitzel moves it around the left corner. Poke checked away by Sky, and they're going to push up the far side wall. Top left circle comes around to the high slot. Little sauce backhand out to the right point. Coming over is JJ. Fired shot. Saved by Monk into the hands of McIntosh. 44 seconds to go here in the period. Going to be a little back check there, a cross check right off the back of McIntosh. Down behind the net. He picked up by Karame. He was working hard against two. Looking for the support in the left wing corner. Heitzel comes in now, 2-on-1. Heitzel and Karame. Puck is thrown over here to the near side. Sabres need a line change, folks. McIntosh chopped off the puck. Centering pass chipped over Monk into the hands of Clifford, who's going to send one up off the glass out of the zone. And it'll be Jebaskova. Couldn't get on it, but it's fanned on by the Sky defender. Picked up by Clifford, chipped out of the zone into the hands of Silliman. Silliman here at center going to curl back around with 5 seconds to go. Silliman goes cross ice for Sanderstrom. Sanderstrom on in front of the Sky benches, and that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Sabres 3 and Streamline Sky 2 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission. It's the ice cut. Go get yourself a cup of coffee, maybe a breakfast sandwich, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Folks, it's the final frame here at Sumner Ice Arena. They're starting the lineup for the Sabres here in the third. Claire Clifford, along with Rekka Heitzel and Julie Jabuskova up front. Blue liners are going to be Eloise DeBus and Ava Karami. Aaron Mugg has the net, 17 minutes around the clock to get this third period underway. DeBus fires one from the right point, and saved by the Streamline goaltender. Many Sabres are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Benches are on the far side. Down behind the net, JJ poke checked away by Streamline. Here they're coming up the ice, going for the cross ice pass up here in front of DeBus. DeBus going to take her wide left, hitting the brakes. Eloise does not bite, forced her to go top left circle. Backhand shot blocked by Rekka. Sent forward for Rekka, out of the zone it goes. Picked up here by Clifford, back in the hands of Streamline. DeBus going to take her wide left in the left wing corner. DeBus bodies her off for hip check there. Loose change picked up by Streamline. They're going to try to cycle it back up the wall, but it's cut off by Clifford. And Clifford's just going to be kicking it, muscling, and pushes it out of the zone. Back in the hands of Streamline, and waits for them to get back on side and sends it in the left wing corner behind DeBus. Fires the shot. Saved by Monk. Back in the hands of Streamline. Down in the right wing corner, sending up the right wing hand slash now. Firing one low. Saved by Monk on the redirect. Picked up on the crash by Stamp. There's a girl from Streamline coming in, number 13. Stamp over to Watson. Watson back to Stamp. Stamp lifts the stick. Watson on the defensive side of it. Popped it loose for Stamp on the right wing half while Watson goes down. She's slow to get up here, down to one knee. Stamp coming in on the right wing half while trying to muscle it back in the corner. It's 3 on Stamp. Watson on the defensive side of it. Sanderstrom at the right face-off dot. Waiting for the loose change to pop out there. Chip past Sanderstrom, D-to-D pass, and they're breaking up on the far side. Watson on the back check now. Forced to throw it in deep behind McIntosh. Silliman going to get it here in the left wing corner. Silliman throws it up towards Sanderstrom. Into the hands of Streamline. They're going to pull it back into their own zone. Pass behind the defender. Sanderstrom set up the forecheck in a 1-2-2. Here to the near side, Watson comes across towards the boards, breaking it out towards Silliman, who picks it up, sends it right back up to Watson, sends one in the zone, and it's going to be Wallander on the forecheck. Wallander with pressure in the right wing corner. And she gets a piece of it, slows it up, looking for support. There's 4 on Wallander. Here comes Vasily Nemke at the right point. Out here to the near side. Madigan going to back up in the transition. Back checking is Gravy. Nemke stuffs it back over to Gravy. Gravy trying to push it to Wallander. Wallander at the blue line looks to go inside the zone to Vasily on the far side. And the Sky looking to get world control of the puck here behind the net. Cycling it back up to the far side, picked up by Gravy. Gravy does a nice job defending. He keeps the puck to Vasily. Vasily looks to fire a shot. That's going to be Vasily over to Wallander. Wallander fires a shot. Picked up by Nemke on the pat and the pinch. And down behind the goal line, picked off by Streamline. Pushing it up here to the near side. Sophia Monaco on the back check now. And it's going to be number 10 going to work. Part of the shot. Shot blocked by Schultz. Monaco picks it up. Sends it up to the ice, looking to hit Hale, and is picked off by Streamline. Poke check by Monaco. Inside the zone, Monaco forced her to hit the brakes. Trickling out past Weaver. Hale collects it. Back in the hands of Schultz, who's going to send one down. That's going to be an icing. No icing, he waved it off. Into the left wing corner, Weaver and Hale on the forecheck. Here comes Monaco. Centering pass up here. Makes a move around Hale. Hale and Monaco tie it up, top of the right circle. Poke check by Karame. And it's picked up by Monaco. Monaco to Weaver. Weaver goes wide left. Monaco heads to the net. Weaver on the left wing half wall. Hale coming in towards the slot. Monaco in the left wing corner now. Rubs off here. Picked up by Hale. Monaco bounces into it. Knocks the puck loose. It's picked up by Sky. And they go cross ice out towards Karame. Back checking is Weaver. Pumped in the right corner for Karame. Coming down low is Hale. Monaco gets back in position. Centering pass for DeBus. DeBus tried to get it to Hale. Hale lost the stick, or lost her edge there. Fires one. Shot blocked by Karame for Sophia Monaco. Monaco headmans it out of the zone, looking for Weaver, and it's picked up by Sky, who forward blows a tire inside the zone. It's going to be 3-on-1 versus Karame in the left wing corner, and the forward didn't see it. She had numbers going the other way. Karame's going to pin her in. Heitzel going to drag it out of the zone there, or drag it out of the corner, and it's going to be collected by Heitzel behind the net, left to right. She makes a move around the forward checker. Here they come in 3-on-2 the other way. Heitzel's got Clifford on her right. JJ on her left, in the left wing corner for JJ. JJ to Heitzel, left face-off dot, lost the puck, picked up by Clifford. Clifford, top left circle, sends it over to Silliman. Silliman fires a shot! Off the forward into the right wing corner, picked up here by McIntosh, who fires one pad save by the goaltender, who's going to smother it. At 12:38 to go here in the third. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. Coach Murray goes for the defensive change out there. It's Silliman and McIntosh. Up front will be Heitzel and face-off. Clifford in the slot. JJ in the left corner now, along the half wall. Face-off won by Streamline Sky. At the right side, coming in is JJ, or Clifford rather. Cece going to work, she's put in the wall. Here comes JJ, puck goes in the left wing corner. Heitzel going to go back in on a, backing up now. Sauced off the skates of the forward into the zone it goes. Silliman on the forecheck or back check, fired a shot, saved by Monk. At 12:17 to go here in the third. Then the Sabres go for the line change. Headed out there now will be Watson at center. In the slot will be Stamp, then Nemke and Sanderstrom. Sergeant Schultz win the face-off one back to her. Nemke in the left corner now. Patiently waiting, sends one up off the board. Schultz, two girls behind the net now. From Sky, right side, fire shot, goal saved by Monk. Backed off towards Stamp. Stamp's going to push it forward off the shingers, bouncing puck into the high slot. Back over right to the left side, fires one into the right wing corner. Stamp going right wing half wall now. Stamp trying to push one out of the zone, kept in by Sky. They sealed off the wall. Sent to the net, intercepted by Madigan, who's going to send it in the right wing corner. And good angling going on there, hacking on Sky. Picked up here by Stamp, backing up as Watson. And battle ensues at the right face-off. Dot chopped up by Watson. Bouncing puck out of the zone it goes. And Sky going to regroup. Stamp on the forecheck. Stamp doing a good job. Gets the inside position. Sanderstrom is slot. Sanderstrom just out of her reach as Sam Savannah tried to send it to her. Madrid couldn't get to it, just out of her reaching hands. Maybe if she had a longer stick by about 1.5 feet, she would have got it. Over to the bus. The bus fires a shot right into the glove of the goaltender. And 11:19 to go here in the third. Coach Murray goes for the line change. The bus and Karami on D. Vasily, Gravy, and Wallander up front. Face-off one to Vasily, over to the bus, who sends one back behind the net. Wallander going to go trucking hard in the left wing corner. Karami beats her to it. Gravy covers D. Wallander backing up on the defensive side of that. Out to the right point for DeBus. DeBus off of Wallander skates. Wallander fires a backhand shot. Juicy rebound in front of the slot. Nobody there from St. Mary's. And it's going to be Skyline coming in left side against DeBus. Trying to hit the brakes. Chipped it out past Wallander towards Gravy. Gravy off for Shingars. Didn't see it off the skates of Wallander. Wallander on the defensive side of it. Throwing back around is going to be Sky. Chipped it past DeBus. Coming in is Gravy. Gravy can lift the stick and pick her pocket. And McKenzie throws it off to Vasily. Bad bounce off the dashboard. Knocked loose by Wallander, who takes her down into the hands of Sky. Gravy on the forecheck. Good job there in the neutral zone. Poke checked away by Sophia Monaco into the hands of DeBus. DeBus going to get the center, going to send one in down into the Skyline bench. It almost took out the coach from Minnesota Skyline. But he had her spitting chicklets, folks. I don't know if Streamline offers dental insurance for their coaches. That would have been an expensive morning. Out there now is going to be JJ along with Rekka Heitzel and Sophia Monaco on right wing. It's going to be McIntosh and Silliman on the blue line. Face-off won by Heitzel. D-to-D pass from McIntosh. Up to Heitzel. That puck's going to go down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:17 to go here in the third. Face-off goes into the left wing circle to the right of Monk's blocker. Silliman on the half wall. McIntosh in front of Monk. Heitzel going to take your draw. Then it goes Monaco and JJ in the slot. Fired a shot right off the draw. Shot blocked by McIntosh. Picked up by Heitzel. Heitzel going to push up. She's got time and space. Sends it over to JJ. Heitzel goes to net. Monaco is high F3. Pass across. Just poke checked away by Monaco in the right corner. Monaco bodies it loose. Monaco right corner now. She's got two on her. She gets pinned in. Drops it for JJ. JJ to Silliman. Making a move around her. Heitzel going to cut her off. Pushing it forward is going to be McIntosh in front. Firing a shot. Low stick save by Monk. Picked up by McIntosh off the back of the net. Right corner. Centering pass play broken up by Monk. Picked up by Sophia Monaco. Monaco with time and space. Hangs onto it. Pushing it inside the zone. Right corner. Monaco cuts back. Hangs onto it. Curls back around. Potted off the puck for Nemke. Nemke going to send it into the corner. Down low for Watson. Watson going to work on the fortune along with Stamp. Far side. Picked up here by Skyline. Streamline up across the blue line. Poke check by Nemke. Back in the hands of Sky. Toe drag around the Sabres. Fires a shot. Saved by Monk. Rebound out towards Schultz. Picked up by Sky. Pulling it back around to the forehand left wing corner. Makes a move around Schultz. Into the slot. Mohawking around. Back to the top of the left circle. Clifford forcing her to go around. Number 11 controlling the puck. Right point. Back over to the forward. Down towards Clifford, firing a backhand shot, rebound save up front, another save by Monk. Picked up here by Stamp. Stamp uses Bob and sends it towards the Sabre benches, chipped it out towards Clifford. Clifford in a one-on-one. High left circle, comes around, she hits the brakes, waiting for support. patiently waiting as she gives up space to Watson. Watson fires a shot over the crossbar here to the near side. 8:46 to go in a period for Nemke. Nemke sends it back down low to Clifford. Clifford waiting for support. She sends it over here to the right corner for herself. Coming in, trucking in is going to be Gravy. Clifford sends it over to Wallner. Wallner fires a shot blocked by the defender of Sky. Coming in is going to be Clifford on the fortune. Along with Wallner, a little saucer pass across to the far side. Coming in is Wallner. Pass intercepted by Mackenzie Gravy at center. And sent right back the other way behind the goaltender. Coming in is going to be Wallner on the forecheck. Wallner got the bus. The bus looking for the one-timer. Fires it wide left into the corner for Madrid. Satterstrom on the left wing half wall. Gravy picks up the loose change and sends one back the other way, but it's intercepted by Sky. Up to neutral ice it goes in front of Karame. Chipped around Karame. Karame in a foot race. The bus going to beat her to it in the right corner. The bus knocks it loose for Karame. 7:59 to go. Karame up towards Satterstrom. Out of the zone it goes into the hands of Sky looking to regroup. Taking away the pass is Wallner. Thrown inside the zone is going to be Sky, and a loose change down behind the net. Picked up by Karame, who's going to send one up off the dasher board at the blue line. Kept in by Sky. Picked up back by Karame behind the net. She throws one out to the far side for Satterstrom. Kept in the blue line by Sky. Thrown into the hands of Karame. Ava will saucer pass to Heitzel. Recca makes a move. Puts a shoulder right in the grill of Sky. Inside the zone it goes for Vasily. Vasily drags it forward to JJ. JJ fires a shot in the left wing corners. Defender of Sky got a piece of it. Heitzel on the defensive side, forced her to go back behind the net. Two trapping for the Sabres. JJ and Vasily back to Heitzel. Heitzel, high slot, fires a shot over the crossbar. Goaltender got a piece of it, picked up by McIntosh. McIntosh to Vasily. Vasily sends one to the net, looking for Heitzel. Over to the far side for JJ. JJ to Silliman left point. Back over to the far side for JJ. JJ fires a bouncer into the hands of Vasily. Vasily fires a pad save by the goaltender. Picked up by Sky. Here they're coming in a 1-on-4 in front of McIntosh. McIntosh going to get in front of her. JJ cuts her off. That puck's going to slide in the left wing corner for Silliman. Silliman hits the brakes and she flies right by. Silliman and Vasily sends it up towards Sophia Monaco. It's Monaco at speed. Heading down to the net. Makes a move. Fires it across. Sends one in 5-hole. Just missing a save by the goaltender. Back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco tied up by 2. Monaco takes the girl down. Send to the right wing corner. Along for Clifford. Clifford comes across. Flicks it for Kaya Hale. Out to the right point for Nemke. Nemke coming in. Looks to fire. Fires one in front of Monaco. Saved by the goaltender. No rebound given. At 6:24 to go there in the period. Thought Monaco was going to get one on the 5-hole shot there as the goaltender had a wide open look there at it. Monaco going to take their face-off. Hale in the slot. Monaco ties it up. Face-off won by Monaco to Clifford. Clifford to Nemke. Nemke over to Schultz. Schultz fires one. Rebound off the left wing corner for Monaco. Monaco ties it up. Right left wing corner for Hale. Monaco maintaining control over to Hale. Picked off by Streamline. Out of the zone it goes into the hands of Nemke. Nemke picks it up. Going to push it in right. Monaco has the net with Hale. Nemke in the right wing corner now. Monaco comes in for support. 2 girls on it from Streamline. Monaco goes to the defensive side, out to the right point here, picked up by Streamline. Back checking is Hale in front of Clifford, who's covering D. In towards the Vasily. Clifford makes a nice play on it. Tars Schultz on the far side, puck's going to trickle out of the zone, kept in by Streamline Sky. Met by Hale, thrown in the right corner, coming down to Schultz. Over towards Nemke now. Clifford coming in, shot blocked by Nemke, picked up by Clifford. Clifford on the far side, backhands one towards Hale, kept in by Shattuck. Or kept in by Streamline out of the zone towards Monaco. Streamline's going to have to regroup in front of Nemke and Schultz, and the Sabres go for a line change. Fires one over the crossbar on the far side for Weaver. Sending it, pushing it up the ice. Hits Watson. Watson and Wall stamp. Watson comes in. Fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender off the block in the left wing corner for Weaver. Weaver knocked it loose. Bodies are all over the place, folks. Flying around here to Karame. Karame up to Stamp inside the zone. We're going to get an offsides as Weaver. It was Weaver who was the last one to get out of the zone as she had gotten knocked down there at the half line. I believe that was Weaver. 5:01 to go here in the third. Lots of action, folks, here in this third period. I love it. It's Watson on your face-off. Weaver on right wing along with Stamp on left wing. Karame and a bus from left to right on the blue line. Down in the right wing corner. Coming in is going to be Weaver. Watson seals up the wall. 3-on-2 along the boards. Weaver trying to drag it forward. She does to Watson. Watson goes towards the blue paint. Fires one off the back of the net. Watson gets her own rebound. Sends one to Stamp. Tied up by the defender. Player goes down. It's going to be 2-on-2 the other way. Miller Gross for line changes. 1-on-2 in front of Karame. Tries to make a move. Karame doesn't bite. Karame blocks a shot. Stamp comes in. Savannah picks up the loose change behind the net. She's got Weaver here on the near side. Cinnamon's got to dig it out of the wall. trying to push it forward, kept in by Skyline, pushed out of the zone by Stamp. They go D to D on the far side, regrouping Clip. Keeping the pressure on, sent one towards Monk. Bouncing puck, pad save by Aaron. In the left wing corner, chopped at by Schultz. Coming in as Weaver. Behind the net, Monk is going to smother it as they sent one towards the net. At 4:12 to go here in the third. Offensive zone face-off for Streamline Sky. Your lineup now is going to be Gravy going to take your face-off. Vasily in the slot with Wallander. McIntosh and Silliman on D. Wallander up off the boards, and it went out of play as it hit one of the forwards on the bench. Coach Johnson was like, hey, a little lower, and that would have been fine. And Wallander says, yep, got it, Coach. I'll make sure I don't knock anybody out on the bench next time. Gravy going to take the face-off. Vasily in the slot along with Wallander. On the half wall, McIntosh going to work. Coming in is going to be Gravy. Poke check by McIntosh forward to Wallander. Wallander hits Vasily. Vasily going to push it in, cuts back to the middle. Vasily over to the right wing corner herself. She's got Wallander in the slot. Backhand across for Wallander. Just out of her reaching hand to the far corner. Wallander and Vasily trapping right and left. Vasily Wallander on the far side, backing up his Gravy. Top left circle, swinging a miss by McGravy. And it's going to be 3-on-3 the other way with Wallander back checking. In front of Silliman into the left wing corner. Wallander comes down low with speed. Off the back of the net, saved by Monk up front. At 3:33 to go here in the third period. Pat Foley, where are you? Line change now for Coach Murray. Headed out there now is going to be CC and JJ flanking Oreca. Blue Liners are going to be Nemke and Schultz. In the slot goes Schultz and then CC. And JJ was on the far side. They're firing from the left point off the stick of Heitzel down in the right wing corner. Puck trickles. Schultz gets blasted. Their interference is going to be the call. Body checking, actually. So at 3:25, the Sabres are headed to the one-man advantage. Number 9 headed to the sin bin with their second penalty of the game. Another body check for Sky. At 3:25, giving the Sabres the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Heitzel, Nemke running point. JJ on the right shooter position. Out of the zone it goes, and the Sabres are going to have to regroup. Mackenzie Gravy along with Claire Clifford are also out there. And Sky sends one behind the net of Monk, who's going to slow things up and get it over to Nemke. Nemke behind the net of Monk, goes to the far side for Heitzel. Heitzel crosses over to JJ. JJ at center now, going to carry it in, top of the left right circle, far near side, down right goal line. Puck protection style, holds on to it behind the rough wing corner now. And Sabres looking to set things up. Heitzel on the far side, now getting pressure on her. She's got two. Rekka calms things down, gets over to Nemke. Nemke walks into Rekka. Rekka left wing face off top. Fires a shot over the glove of the goaltender. Here to the near side, picked up by Jebuskova. JJ over to Heitzel once again. JJ switching spots. Fires one high over the crossbar, 9-iron from the left point. Back out here to the near side. Gravy to Nemke. Nemke walks the line like Johnny Cash. Gets to the Jebuskova, who walks in. Fires another one low. Rebound out front for Clifford. Backhand shot by Clifford. Knocked down by the defender for Clifford once again. Chipped one over. Pitching wedge that time as Clifford gets jumped over in front of the net. Heitzel walking in. Bottom left shoulder. Center out to Nemke. Nemke fires a shot. Knocked down up front. Slammed in by Clifford. Saved by the goaltender. 2:07 to go. 41 seconds remaining on that Jay's Beef power play. Out here to the near side right point. Chipped over Jebuskova's stick. And the Sabres are going to have to regroup with 30 seconds remaining on that Jay's Beef power play. Jebuskova going to carry it all the way behind that of Monk, waiting for the forecheck to come. And Sky letting it go. Vasily comes into quarterback to play now. Vasily goes to the far side and hits Karame. Karame pushing up the ice. She's got Wall on her right. Watson left. Karame dumps it into the corner. DeBus filling in the high slot. Karame over to the far side, picked up by Watson. Watson to Vasily, fires a clapper off the blocker into the netting, out of play. And with 4 seconds to go on this Jay's Beef power play, it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Sabres with $1:29 remaining here in the third period. And it looks like we've got a timeout being called by Minnesota Sky Streamline. So as we head to the timeout, this timeout is brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball, ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. Enjoy the timeout, folks. Welcome back, folks. 4 seconds to go on this Jay's Beef power play. 1:29 to go here in the period. Right wing corner. Clifford couldn't get a piece of it. Knocked down by DeBus at blue line. DeBus back to CC, and we are even strength, folks. Right wing corner. Coming in is JJ. Pop loose towards Clifford. Picked up by Sky. Looking for the stretch pass. No go. Kept inside the zone. JJ popped it loose towards Clifford. Picked back up by Sky. Knocked free by Heitzel. Back in the hands of Sky. Top of the right circle, trying to make a move. Fires a shot right into the chest of Aaron Monk, and we're going to get a whistle at 1:04 to go here in the third. And Sky has pulled the goaltender. 6 on 5 it will be for 1:04. Out there now will be Heitzel on your draw. In the slot goes Jeviskova, DeBus, and Clifford. On the far side will be Ava Karame. Karame, right side, sends it over to JJ. Right wing half wall picked up by Sky. Past Heitzel, saved by Monk. Rebound out to Clifford. Clifford going to send one out past Jeviskova. That's going to be an icing. Picked up by Jeviskova. Down behind the net, she beat her to it. In the far side, Rick picked up right wing half wall by Streamline. Out of the zone it goes, into the hands, knocked down by Karame. Karame going to pick it back up into the hands of Heitzel. Heitzel pushes one in front of the Sky benches. Heitzel comes in, fires one in. That's going to be a Rekka Heitzel. Sabres goal with 33 seconds to go. That's going to be a hat trick for Rekka Heitzel. That's going to be an assist by Ava Karame to Rekka Heitzel at 33 seconds to go here in the third. The empty netter for Rekka, completing the Hattie for number 10. Let's make sure we get that one on the scoreboard, folks. It's 4-2 with 33 seconds remaining. It's going to be Sophia Monaco along with Mackenzie Graby and Kate Watson. Monaco stuffs it there along the Skyline benches, Streamline benches, drops it back to McIntosh. McIntosh sends one down. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 18 seconds to go here in the third. Face off to the right wing circle of Aaron Monk's glove. In the left of her glove, in the right wing circle. Graby going to take your face off. Monaco in a slot with Watson. Out to the right side. Cut off by McIntosh. Into the hands of Monaco. Right point. Looks to fire a shot. Shot blocked by Monaco. 10 seconds to go. Here to the near side for Silliman. Watson puts her into the wall. A little elbow to the grill. Picked up by Silliman here to the near side. Down low for Graby. And that sound is the end of the ballgame. Your final score here at Sumner Ice Arena, the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres 4 and Minnesota Elite Sky Streamline 2, as we head to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the visiting Minnesota Elite Sky Streamline, goals scored by number 10 with 23 seconds to go in the first period, and number 8 on the power play at 12:05 in the second. Penalties on Streamline Sky, 2 of them, a pair of body checking, number 10 and number 9 in the first and third periods. For the home team in victorious Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres, penalties on number 13, too many men on the ice. Ava Karame serving the bench minor at 9:32. Body checking by Kate Watson in the second period at 12:24. And Madigan Nemke hooking in the second at 7:34. Goals scored by Rekka Heitzel in the first at 16:36, assisted by Eloise DeBus. Maggie Wallander assisted by Mackenzie Graby at 6:06 in the first. Rekka Heitzel assisted by Julie Jeviskova and Claire Clifford in the second period at 10:48. And the game hat trick for Rekka in the third with 33 seconds. The empty netter assisted by Ava Karame. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Once again, your final score here from Sumner Ice Arena. The Sabres 4, Streamline 2. We will see you right back here in Faribault, Minnesota at 1 o'clock as the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres 16U squad takes on Minnesota Elite Silver MSP. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Go get yourself a sandwich and maybe another cup of coffee, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.